we haven't really touched on coaching that much. And, you know, I'm not entirely sure the community really sees the value that much as to coaching. I mean, I have a few business to business clients that, again, I'm not getting paid. I'm doing all that work, and the money goes right into the company, and it covers payroll and expenses and whatnot.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're effectively, breaking even at this point. But it'd be nice not to. But the point is that from a coaching standpoint, I'm having a hard time getting the community to really see the value of that. Now, I'm not trying to be some like pompous guy, like, oh, you have to listen to my advice. It's not necessarily about me, because we're actually getting other coaches lined up, and we're actually training other people, and they'll be licensed CSJ coaches. And then we're also going to be rolling out like a menu of coaching that's going to be available, where we have parenting coaching, or we have business coaching, or we have different types of individual coaching or group coaching available. And we're going to be getting a lot of different resources. I have some meetings with some very smart people next week, for example, to see what we can do to kind of, bring more opportunities and benefits. But we end up giving away a ton of coaching as well, to community members who are just really in need, which we do typically. One of the ways that we've done that is, I don't know if we've talked about it much, having transcriptions basically for coaching, etc. So it's where like people volunteer to do transcripts for the lectures, then they get free coaching, they earn it and whatnot.
Oh, but, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's great to be able to do that. But in your estimation, given that you did take advantage of coaching at one point in time, as a member of the community, do you see the value? Is my question. Like,
yeah, absolutely. So from people I've talked to, every time I've heard somebody that comes back and has like the full-on coaching session, it's always been positive, at least from my understanding. Like, I'm going to sidestep a bit here. I think, honestly, it's not so much that people don't see the value of coaching. It's more that people's interests, first and foremost, tend to lie with getting their type,
Right, which we have seen. And that's why we rolled out the individual typing sessions for a lower price. And that was a good decision. Like, I get it. So.
Yeah. So, personally, I think it's just going to take time of more people having experiences with it, again,
customer success stories, right?
Yep, exactly. Because again, I've talked about the value of my own coaching session, and it's like this weird effect. Like every time somebody has a coaching session, a lot of times they'll come into chat and like, oh, I have a coaching session, lined up, or I'm going to get my type lined up, and yada, yada, yada. And usually people, when they come back, people are always asking them questions like, how was it? Was it good? Yada, yada, yada. And more often than not, I hear good things about that.
Good.
I think honestly, it's the price point kind of scares some people, but like it is worth the value, in my opinion.
Right, fair enough. But I'm glad you brought up the price point. Like I said, we're going to be rolling out a menu, letting people cherry pick what they want. We're adding people to the team. We're actually extending the coaching practice to make it so it's not as, financially difficult on people and whatnot to be able to do that. And then we're going to scale it appropriately with more of the customer in mind. And I think that's going to be really beneficial. So thank you for bringing that up. Because you are right. Some people have been like, wait a minute, the coaching costs, that's really exorbitant and we really need help. We know that you guys can help us. What are you going to do, basically? So, but that's fair. And that's basically all I had. I was going to ask more, but you just answered everything on your own. So like, no point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that kind of happened in reverse when I had a whole list of questions. I kind of rolled out that first question, and you just ran through the list of them.
Ran through it. Well, I mean, like I said, I didn't know you were going to ask me anyway, so it's all good. But anyway, that's fair enough, Raka. It's good to see you. Speaking of coaching sessions, I actually have a coaching session I need to jump on right now.
Absolutely.
But it's good talking to you, man. I'll see you around, and hopefully you'll be on our next live stream on Tuesday night. So
okay, sounds good. I'm sure this isn't the last time I'm going to come to you with community.
9 Eastern, man. Yeah, it's been fun. All right, cool, man. I'll talk to you later, bro.
Yep.
Have a good night. Bye.